Hi, just a quick one. If you want to check out the tutorial notes, just go to my GitHub repository. As you can see here is tutorials, so you click on that, and when you get in there, you look for the JavaScript folder, and you can see all the files here which represent the different topics. So you just choose whichever one, then you'll be able to see the notes in them. So hi, let's talk about comments. First of all, let me just introduce the HTML file. That's the index.html. So I'm going to create that, and now we have our file, and we just change the title to JavaScript tutorial, and now we need to include the CSS file and the JavaScript file, so that whatever changes we make here in the JavaScript or CSS file, it would be affected on the page. And this is the live server page that is currently deployed. For example, if I put a paragraph tag here, I'm just going to put a p tag here, and I'm going to say this is live, and let me save that, and we can see down it's working. This is live. So if I put another one here, maybe it's a h2 tag, and I say hello and save, and now it's working, hello. So this is going to be our live or active HTML page. So I'm going to introduce the CSS file and the JavaScript file. So just after the title, so I'm going to type in link, and then I'll put that app.css, because right here the app.css is in the same folder with app.js and the index.html. So, and under here, just before the end of the body tag, I'm just going to put in the JavaScript. So I'll just say script, and I'll write the source to be app.js. So now the CSS and JavaScript files are now working. So now let's talk about comments in JavaScript. And comments are basically used for two reasons. The first reason is if we want to give a meaning to a code or a line statement. For example, let's see that we want to right here we have the paragraph and the hello. So I'm going to get that's document with the query selector. So query selector, and I want to get the tag h2, and I want to in there change the content to instead say this is changed, for example. So I've gotten that. So if I save that, I can see it's working. This is changed, right? And I want to just explain what I just did here. So I'll go ahead to say that's double slash, and that's the inline comment. So I'll say this is an inline comment explaining that the code used you can say query selector to change the HTML content of the h2 tag, and we have a task here, and the task says create inline and multi-line comments. I'm just going to copy that, come back to our JavaScript, paste that, and we can see it's giving us an error because this is not in JavaScript format. But I'm going to just highlight all that, and I'm going to use the shortcut on Windows, Control and /, and now we can see that each line is made into the comment form. Another thing we can do, let me just reverse that, is to use the /, then the asterisk, then come down to the end and say asterisk and the /, and now this is all turned into comments. So that's simply how to use the inline comment, and this is now called the multi-line comments. So if you want to know more, just check out the notes and you get a better explanation to that.